Good morning, guys. So this morning we are going over to move our cows. So we're moving them from the Luddy place to the Arnie place. It's about a mile or 2 miles, somewhere in there. It's not a big move, but we're moving them to the Arnie place, which is a little closer to the home place here. And then hopefully the last couple years we've been able to keep them at the Arnie place until beginning of December to the middle of December, anywhere in there. Then we'll move them home. That's kind of all depending on weather. We haven't had much for cattle over at the Arnie place so far this year, so there's a lot of grass left over there for them to eat, as long as them cows are willing to eat it, because we've been in a drought and it's all dormant and old grass, so it's kind of hard to get them to eat that stuff. You kind of have to supplement. Well, you do have to supplement with that grass, just because it's so old and there's really not a lot of good stuff in it for them. There's no protein for sure. So we'll get them over there. We'll see how long they eat that grass, and we'll see how long it is till the first snowstorm, and then that'll kind of dictate when we move them from the Arnie place to home. But anyways, so we're just getting things ready to head over there and start moving them this morning. And it is cold. It's 37 degrees this morning. That's what my pickup says, but man, it's got to be colder than that, because it is chilly. Well, guys, I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if it's focusing, but we just hit 700 subscribers. What do you think about that, Cole? Thanks, guys. We really appreciate the support. Hopefully we can keep creating some awesome content for you. Alright, we're going to start getting around them here. And there's two pieces over here that they can be in. So they're fairly spread out this morning. So we're going to start getting around them and get them bunched up so that they're all in one group. And then we've got to take them across a gravel road, and then across two other pastures, and then finally they'll be into ours, is what we call the Arnie place there, that's a little closer to home. Saw, boss. Come on, boss. Come on, ladies. Ladies. So we got all the cows down here. Got them all down here by the pickup. Then there's a gate right there. So once we get them all down here, we'll get them all down here, make sure they're all bunched up right next to the gate. We'll open that gate, then they'll go on this gravel road for a little bit, just to right before Grandpa's pickup there. And then they'll go through a gate on the north side of this road and go out, and then up through 2 pastures, then finally into our pasture. got them across the road and through the gate, so that should be the hardest part of today. This first piece that we're going through is not ours, and there's no cows in here, so this one should be all right. But then the next piece we go through is also not ours, but there is some cows in there, so Cole's gonna go up there and make sure that them cows aren't close, so when we bring ours through, hopefully we can just take them through there no problems, and then get them finally into our own piece. So even though, you know, the cows were in a piece where there was a bunch of old grass and the grass has gone dormant, or it has been dormant for 2 months now, and they just weren't real super eager to eat that stuff. So even though we're moving them from dormant grass to, well, you know, where we're moving them, that's gonna have dormant grass too. So it'll still be a challenge to try to get them to eat it, but you know, just the action of moving them, you know, a mile to a new place, that'll be enough inspiration for these cows to eat some of that old grass and really search out some of the green stuff that is a little green. So that'll give them enough motivation to do that. Anyway, so they should be able to, they should be pretty content now for a while, and then eventually, you know, hopefully we can catch some rain, maybe something like that. But hopefully we can catch something, kind of bring some new life back to the grass a little bit, and then hopefully we can keep them cows over there for a while. You know, like I said, hopefully till December, and it's the middle of October right now. So, but we'll see. Only time can tell. So. So when you move cows, you know, a fair distance, you know, over a mile away, well, really any distance where you kind of get them all riled up and everything bunched up, and you get them moving, and you know, cows, they get separated from their babies, you know, babies get separated from the moms, and then so even while you're moving them, you know, the moms will be trying to turn around and come back because they think that their baby is still back where they were, and same with the calves. And then the big thing about it is, once you get them moved into the new piece where they're at, you kind of got to let them sit for a while and keep a close eye on them and make sure that everything kind of gets paired up. Make sure you don't have any balling calves and balling cows, because if you do, them calves they'll climb the fence and they'll go back to where they were originally at before you moved them. And same with the cows, they'll dang sure try to get through the fence and get back to find their baby because they think he's over there. But that's why when you're moving cows, when we move cows, we always double, triple check, make sure that we got everything, so we don't leave nothing behind. So like today, I know Cole went to one far end, I went to a different far end, and then I flew the drone a little bit around to make sure that we got everything, and we did. So that's just one of them things you kind of got to watch for when you're moving them, because them calves will try to come back and they'll climb, and then you got a mess on your hands. So you got to let them sit and watch them for a little while, make sure they're all paired up and they all look all right. These brakes right here are always kind of a pain for us when we're moving cows, because once the cows go through that gate, they always like to try to go down through them brakes. So you always got to make sure you have a guy beside them to make sure you keep them going straight just along this fence line. And then, well, you probably can't see them, but up there's 2 tall posts, and that's the gate we're going through. And then they'll be in our pasture. So, got a new addition here. There he is. So I got a boar. I actually just went and picked him up yesterday. It was about a 6-hour round trip, and went and got him. And I think he's settling in all right anyway. I got this shed all enclosed in, and I got some old pieces of baler belt for a doorway. So I'll be able to fill that full of hay, keep it insulated pretty good this winter. Because he'll be by himself most of the winter, which kind of sucks because he doesn't have anybody else to burrow into hay with and to stay warm with. So he'll be by himself, so he'll just have to fend for himself. But I'll get that shed full of hay so he can burrow down in there and stay warm, and then it's completely enclosed, so he'll be out of the wind. And then probably February, you know, maybe end of January, February, I'll stick him over with the sows, and then hopefully he can get some stuff done, get them bred, and then I'll have some baby pigs in the spring. So he's the newest addition anyway. Yeah, so hopefully he's kind of on the smaller side. He's 3 years old, and I don't know nothing about boars. I don't know nothing about breeding pigs, so you'll have to kind of bear with me while I learn. But he's 3 years old. He's a Hereford, and the sows that I have are Berkshire Hereford crosses, so the babies will be mainly Hereford. But he's 3 years old. He's pretty small for a boar, in my experience. He's really not much bigger than the sows are right now, so I think he'll be about perfect for my sows, because this will be the first time they've ever been bred. And they'll be about, well, they'll be almost right at 1 year old when I turn him in with them, so they won't be too big yet. But he should work just fine. The guy I bought him from said he's shy around bigger sows, which shouldn't be a problem because my sows are pretty small and they'll only be 1 year old, like I was saying. So he should be able to get some stuff done. And so yeah, I'm gonna grab him some more water because looks like he decided to spill it. And I tell you what, I do not miss having to feed pigs water in a little trough like this, and then they always spill it and you got to refill it with a 5-gallon bucket. I do not miss that at all. I am so glad I got that other water going. I'll have to build him one next summer because he'll be by himself in the summer until I put him back in and breed him again. And so yeah, and anyway, thought I'd show you guys my newest addition here. All right, so probably got week, 2 weeks, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks left of decent weather where I'm gonna be able to use my water for my pigs. So I'm gonna make one quick for that boar so I don't have to feed him every morning with 5-gallon buckets. But I'm just gonna use a lick tub barrel for this one. And then I think I'm just gonna put this thing right in the side of it, just like that, maybe 2 or 3 inches up or something like that. Then I can just set it on some pallets and then stick that nipple through the fence, and he should be able to reach it and drink water from it. So we'll see how it works here. I'll hopefully it don't work too bad. Got her all set up. So hopefully that'll work for him. Hopefully he figures out how to use it. He should. Looks like everybody's being lazy today. Alright guys, got the cows all moved home, got some pigs taken care of. So I think with that, that's just about gonna do it for this weekend. So thanks for watching guys, we really appreciate it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and as always, hit that like button. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.